let us discuss questions regarding alcohols, phenols, ethers. Now, what is the alkene? What is the alkene we have to take such that we will get the product? We will get the product this one. We will get the product this one. Okay. What alkene we have to get? We have to take such that we will get so and so product. Sir. First, we will see this is alkene in the sense here CC double bond is there. Sir. This CC double bond will be there. Alkene in the sense here, no doubt CC double bond will be present. Okay. Now, to one double bonded carbon, what is there means OH group is there. One double bonded carbon OH group is there means to the another double bonded carbon, no doubt what will be adding means hydrogen is adding, isn't it? Now here alkene means a double bonded carbon will be there, CC double bond is there, here CC single bond is present. Okay. So double bond is converting into single bond means something is adding here, something is adding here. Here what is added in the sense OH is added, therefore what is added here in the sense hydrogen is added, that means here what is taking place means hydration is possible. Sorry. Hydration in the sense, what are the possibility for hydration in the sense? One possibility in the presence of dilute sulfuric acid. Next possibility in the oxymercuration, demercuration. Oxymercuration, demercuration. Next possibility hydroboration, oxidation. These are the possibilities. Okay. So hydration in the sense by using dilute sulfuric acid, hydration can take place, oxymercuration, demercuration, hydroboration, oxidation. These are the possibilities. Okay. Therefore, which shall we take? Sir, anyone we can take dilute sulfuric acid, oxymercuration, hydroboration, anything. But dilute sulfuric acid in the sense, we will get the product as per Markovnikov's rule. Suppose if rearrangement is there, we do not get as per Markovnikov's rule. Oxymercuration, demercuration means it is hydration. Here rearrangement not possible. Here the product is based on Markovnikov's rule. Hydroboration, oxidation means here also hydration. Here the product is as per anti-Markovnikov's product. Here anti-Markovnikov's product here. Here also no rearrangement. So rearrangement possibility only in dilute sulfuric acid. Sir. So now we will consider this is a CC double bond is converting into like this in the sense the remaining part we will write as it is. So remaining part we will write C double bond C we have written. Here one OH is coming in, here one H, here one H, here one H. It is the alkene part. Alkene part we have taken like this. With the dilute sulfuric acid, what is the product we will see? With the dilute sulfuric acid, what is the product means first H plus will attack. H plus will attack this carbon such that this carbon will become carbonium ion. Okay. So benzylic carbon becomes carbonium ion. If H plus is attacking this CH2 carbon, then benzylic carbon is becoming carbonium ion. This C plus is undergoing resonance with the phenyl. If H plus is attacking this carbon, then this carbon will get positive charge. This positive charge will not go for resonance with the phenyl ring. Therefore, this positive charge is possible. Then water is attacking. So we are getting what product in the sense so and so product is we are getting. Okay. Water is attacking the C plus. So we are getting this product. So here rearrangement not possible. Okay. So even if we take oxymercuration, demercuration also same product we will get. But if we take hydroboration, oxidation, we'll get a different product, that is a anti-Markovnikov's product. Therefore, product will be like this. If we take what hydroboration, oxidation means. Sir. Next, we'll take a next question. We'll see which alkyl halide if we take. Which alkyl halide if we take, we will get a so and so product. so and so product. Okay, so and so product. Sir, so we are getting this product, therefore what this one, what is a halide we have to take? That means here alkyl halide in the sense in the place of OH, in the place of OH we will give halogen. In the place of OH we will give halogen like this. Halogen in the sense for example Br, Cl, like this we will give. Okay, for example we are giving Br. How to convert this Br into OH? Treat with aqueous sodium hydroxide, you will get. Treat with aqueous sodium hydroxide, you will get. Therefore, this is what is the name of this one? This is cyclohexyl. This is bromo. This is methane. So bromo cyclohexyl methane. That is the product we are getting. Okay. Next, what we have to take? That on hydration gives so and so. Okay, what we have to take? That on hydration gives so and so. Sir, that means here you see that it is hydration, means due to hydration we got in the sense what can be it is alkene. Okay, it is alkene. This can be alkene, one possibility. So alkene in the sense we have to take double bond. Okay, so we will take double bond. We will take double bond. Now, if we add dilute sulfuric acid, what will happen means OH minus here, H plus here. So we will get the product like this. Correct? If you add oxymercuration, if you take the reaction for oxymercuration, demercuration, then what will happen means same Markovnikov's product will get. We'll get the product as per Markovnikov's rule like this. If you take this for hydroboration, oxidation, then we will get the product as per anti-Markovnikov's product. Anti-Markovnikov's product. Therefore, if you want to take this as alkene, then go via anti-Markovnikov's rule. Then only we will get this product. Anti-Markovnikov's product, if you want, you go for hydroboration, oxidation. Sir, suppose this one is here what means same product, but what means nucleophilic substitution reaction? Nucleophilic substitution reaction, what is this one? What we have to take? That on nucleophilic substitution reaction gives this product. What we have to take? That on nucleophilic substitution gives this product. That means in the place of OH gives halogen. Therefore, we can take like this. Okay, Br minus is replaced by OH minus. Therefore, take aqueous sodium hydroxide. OH minus aqueous replacing Br minus, you are getting this product. Otherwise, take moist silver oxide. Moist silver oxide means that will exist as AgOH. This OH minus replaces Br minus and gives this product. This is called nucleophilic substitution reaction, we can say. Nucleophilic substitution reaction. Sir, now get this one in 2 steps. Get this one in 2 steps. In 2 steps reaction by taking a alkene. By taking alkene, get this one in 2 steps process. Okay, sir. By taking alkene, get this one in 2 steps process. What to do? Sir, here alkene is given. It is treated with HBr, peroxide, then aqueous sodium hydroxide. What is the product we will get? HBr peroxide. Alkene treated with HBr peroxide means it is anti-Markovnikov's product. Therefore, we will get like this. Okay, Then treat with aqueous sodium hydroxide. Br minus will be replaced by OH minus. We will get this product. Okay, sir. We'll say next question. Now, N-propyl alcohol is given. N-propyl alcohol that is treated with alkaline KMnO4. Alkaline KMnO4. What is the product we will get? KMnO4 is oxidizing agent. Potassium permanganate is oxidizing agent. Since it is oxidizing agent, it will give what product? It is called primary alcohol. Primary alcohol on oxidation gives aldehyde. Primary alcohol on oxidation gives aldehyde. Therefore, we will get aldehyde like this. This aldehyde on oxidation gives what in the sense? Carboxylic acid. Aldehyde on oxidation gives carboxylic acid. Okay. This is primary alcohol. CH2OH is primary alcohol. It is treated with what in the sense? Alkaline KMnO4, alkaline potassium permanganate. Therefore, this primary alcohol undergoes oxidation to give what means aldehyde. Aldehyde and further oxidation gives what means carboxylic acid. Sir. Next, we will take a C6H6. It is treated with what means sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid, how many times means 2 times sulfuric acid. Then resultant is treated with sodium hydroxide in the presence of HCl. Then it is treated with HCl. What is the product we will get? What is the product we are getting in this one? Now first one is C6H6 in the sense. What is the possibility? Benzene. Okay. C6H6 in the sense benzene. This benzene is treated with sulfuric acid. Therefore, we will get benzene sulfonic acid. We will get benzene sulfonic acid. This benzene takes 2 times sulfuric acid. That means one time is over, another time we will write. Another time. Now, this sulfonic group is electron withdrawing group. Therefore, it will deactivate the phenyl ring. And it is a meta director for electrophile. Sulfuric acid is giving electrophile SO3. That SO3 is attacking at meta position. Therefore, meta position will undergo sulfonation. Meta position will undergo sulfonation. SO3H. So meta position is undergoing sulfonation. Okay. So in this we can say benzene disulfonic acid. We can say that means what disulfonic acid means? Meta, like that we can say. This is treated with what in the sense? Sodium hydroxide, aqueous sodium hydroxide at 540 Kelvin. What happens means it goes for desulfonation. Desulfonation means sulfonic group goes away. Sulfonic group will be replaced by what in the sense? OH group. Sulfonic group is replaced by OH group. This OH group with sodium hydroxide becomes what in the sense? O minus. So sodium hydroxide converting OH group into O minus. So OH group is converting into O minus, we can say. Then it is treated with what in the sense? Dilute HCl. It is treated with a dilute HCl. So O minus becomes OH. O minus becomes OH. It is a reaction, sir. So we got here what in the sense? We got diol. We got diol. We got sir. Next reaction we'll see. Now we'll take phenyl ring. Is having one OH group and OMe group. OMe group. It is treated with what in the sense? Concentrated HI. It is treated with concentrated HI. So what happens means this here this O group is attacking. This O group is attacking this H plus. This bond is migrating. Then this I minus is attacking this methyl. This bond is migrating this side. So we will get here OH and OMe also becoming OH. Now what is removed in the sense methyl iodide is removed. So we are getting catechol. Two OH groups at ortho to each other. Sorry. Next chemical proper next reaction we'll see. We'll take epoxide. We have taken epoxide. We will go for a next chemical property. We are taking a bicyclo compound. We have taken bicyclo compound. How to name this bicyclo compound? That we'll see. This compound how to write? First that we'll see. This compound how to write we'll see. Now I will write like this. I will write this compound what is the meaning of this compound? We'll see. Here carbon, 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 here double bond, here carbon, here carbon. Now we will give hydrogens, here one hydrogen, here one nitrogen, here one nitrogen, here one nitrogen, here two hydrogens, here two hydrogens, here two hydrogens. Now we have to call this is as a bridge. We have to call this is as a one bridge. We have to call that is as a one bridge. We have to call this is as one bridge. We have to call this is as one bridge. Now this is bridge head. Bridge head. This is also what in the sense bridge head. Bridge head. Okay. So in this bridge two carbons are there. In this bridge one carbon is there. In this bridge two carbons are there. Now in this compound, it is one cycle. It is another cycle. Therefore, it is what means bicyclo. In this bridge two carbons are there. In this bridge two carbons are there. In this bridge one carbon is there. In a what manner means descending order we have tried. Highest number of branch, lower branch, still lower branch. Like this we have tried. Okay. Next, totally how many carbons are there in the sense? Totally 7 carbons are there. Therefore, ept. Then double bond is called as ene. Double bond position we have to say the double bond position numbering we have to give. Numbering we have to start at bridge head and go in any one direction, either clockwise or anti-clockwise go. And so in which way we have to go, left side or right side in the sense clockwise we have to numbering or anti-clockwise we have to numbering in the sense double bond has to get least position as per that you numbering it. So clockwise we are numbering. So double bonded carbon at second and third position, therefore second position we will take. Okay. Now this is the name of this compound. It is bicyclo compound. Set. This bicyclo compound is treated with what in the sense bromine in water, then sodium hydroxide solution. So what we are getting in the sense we are getting epoxide. Okay, we are getting epoxide, we are getting. So bromine in water and sodium hydroxide. First we have to treat with bromine in water, then with the sodium hydroxide and water. We are getting epoxide, we are getting. Sir, now we will treat this one with the metachloro peroxo benzoic acid. Metachloroperoxobenzoic acid. What is the product we are getting in the sense? we are getting a epoxide we are getting. So this bicyclo compound is converted into epoxide in two ways. One way is treating bromine water and then sodium hydroxide solution. Another one via metachloroperoxobenzoic acid. Metachloroperoxobenzoic acid is having peroxy linkage. Okay, we'll go for next reaction. Now we'll take a 2 times ethylene. This ethylene is treated with chlorine water. We are getting a 2 times B. We will treat this with corn sulfuric acid. We will get C. C on treating with alcoholic AOH on heating gives D. Okay. Now, what are these substances? That we'll see. Chlorine water in the sense. Chlorine water in the sense, one side chlorine, another side water. Like this we will write. Next, concentrated sulfuric acid. What will happen? Concentrated sulfuric acid means one is what is the possibility? Concentrated sulfuric acid means what is the possibility? We'll see. ClCH2, here OH. Here OH will take CH2, CH2, what we can say Cl. So let us round off water molecule. Okay. After rounding water molecule, what is the remaining part? We will see. Here Cl, here O, here Cl. So we got so and so ether. Now this is treated with alcoholic AOH, dehydrochlorination. Dehydrochlorination, that means on treating with alcoholic KOH, dehydrochlorination is possible. Okay. Therefore, what is removed here in the sense HCl will be removed. Here HCl will be removed. This on treating with what in the sense sodium hydroxide. What sodium hydroxide means? Alcoholic sodium hydroxide on heating. So OH minus is subtracting this proton. This bond is migrating to this side. Cl is leaving as Cl minus. Similarly in this side. Therefore, we are getting so and so. This is called divinyl ether. It is called what means divinyl ether, we can say. Divinyl ether is a product. Sir, okay. We'll see next equation. Tertiary butyl chloride. Tertiary butyl chloride. Alcoholic AOH. Chlorine water. Chlorine water. Then sodium hydroxide. Then first option LiO, LiCH Me2, LiCH Me2, first reagent. Then next reagent is water in the sense water. Sorry, what is the product obtained? That we'll see. Now here tertiary butyl chloride we are taking. Tertiary butyl chloride, alcoholic AOH in the sense hydrochlorination removal. HCl is removed. Therefore, what we are getting in the sense so and so. Alkene is possible. It is treated with chlorohydrin. Okay. So what happens means on treating with chlorohydrin, OH minus goes to this carbon, Cl minus goes to this carbon. Here 2 hydrogens, here 2 methyl groups. Okay. Next, reactant is what in the sense this CH minus Me2. CH minus Me2. This CH minus Me2 is attacking at which position? The CH minus Me2 attacking at which position in the sense nothing. Now, this is treated with what in the sense sodium hydroxide. After chlorine water, sodium hydroxide. Therefore, OH minus, this OH minus takes this H plus and removed as water. This bond is coming here. This oxygen making a bond. That means before making a bond, O we will write it as O minus, then we'll go for that. So what happens means this O minus attacking the CH2 plus carbon. Therefore, we will get while Cl minus leaves, we got what in the sense epoxide we got epoxide. Next step, this Me2